Welcome to Straight Outta Compton's Kitchen. Hey y'all, I missed you guys. I didn't come on Friday. Oh, Friday was like an off day for me. I'll talk to you about it a little later. Right now, I just want to make sure you're having peace in the midst of this pandemic, trust in the midst of this twindemic, hope in the midst of the hurricanes, faith in the midst of the fires and the floods. There were floods in Central America this week. Oh my God, it's just so much to pray for. And you know, we just gotta trust him. There's nothing going across his desk that he does not know about. He's still allowing the sun to rise and set. He's still allowing the moon to come out at night amongst the stars. He is in control, y'all. So I'm hoping that nobody is jacking you for your joy. I'm hoping that we're staying encouraged in the midst of earthquakes, staying inspired in the midst of injustice. As I said, there's just so much going on. So I know you noticed my shirt. I love her. So I want to get an apron made as well. And on the hat, I'm going to put 90220, Straight Outta Compton, baby. And I'm going to get an apron made that will say Straight Outta Compton. So I'm just working on a little bit at a time. Just things to keep me inspired, keep me encouraged. So today I've got some things on the stove. I'm boiling some water right now because I'm getting ready to make some pasta Primavera for my mother and my father. And so I'm using this brand of pasta, the Fettuccine. And so I'm gonna boil this and I'm going to saute some vegetables on the stove. Fresh broccoli, carrots, cauliflower. I'm gonna put that on. And then a little later, I will clean my shrimp because that's the biggest job. It's cleaning the shrimp. And then I'm going to put some garlic with that. And I'll have garlic shrimp mixed in with the pasta and the vegetables. And I will show you the sauce that I'm using a little later. But in the meantime and in between time, while my water is boiling, I want to know how you guys are doing. Comment, a sister. Let me know. I want to know. In case I need to add you to the prayer list, you, your family members, your friends. I just don't know any other way other than prayer. And I know that prayer works. And if it doesn't come out the way we want it to come out, he will give us peace in the midst of what we're going through. He will give us strength in the midst of those storms of life. I just don't know any other way. So, I mean, some people might want to drink. Some people might want to, smoke. I choose to pray because I've seen the hand of God. I've seen him work things out. And like I said, and when it didn't go the way that we wanted it to go, he didn't answer the way we wanted him to answer. He gave us peace in the midst of that trial. He gave us strength in the midst of that circumstance. So I'm just so grateful to him today. Want to let you guys know that my car passed the small check. Thank you, Lord. And thank you, son, for taking my car out. He said he went out to Riverside and he drove around out there and then he came on back and he went to the smog check place and it passed. So I'm grateful for that. What else did I want to talk about? I bought some eggnog, so now my mom is saying, are you going to the store? Well, I already went to the store. Why do you ask? Well, I wanted to know, could you pick up some eggnog? Well, I've already bought some eggnog, so I'm just going to give that to her. It is fine with me. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. And watch how I put it in, okay? I just take a handful and I put it on in there and I let it sit out. And then eventually, as it boils, it's gonna cook on in there. I've got some Christmas music going, y'all. You know, I'm ready for Christmas. Because as Yobo would say, Yobo, if you're listening, Yobo would say every day is Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving? Thursday? No, every day. Today is Thanksgiving, y'all. So, Christmas is coming, Jesus' birthday. And my desire is to keep him on the forefront. Christ Mas. Mas means more. I need more Christ. Christ Mas. Yeah, so I'm thinking about decorating sometime this week. I might get started tonight, depending on how I feel. I'm going to show you guys my tree. It's quite different. So I'm going to put that up sometime between now and Friday. And I will definitely do a little video of that. So yeah, I'm listening to some Christmas music. I love jazz. So I'm listening to Kenny G, I think it's his Christmas LP. And I guess that's really it. I'm going to piecemeal this video together. I'll be doing the pasta, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how I'm doing the vegetables. And then I'll clean my shrimp and I'll put that in the skillet and, you know, and then pull it all together with the sauce, a little bit of slap your mama, and that's about it. That's it, that's all. I can't think of anything else right now. So that's part one. We'll talk about part two later. So I was gonna tell you guys about Friday. That was my 980, which you guys know what that means. It means that I've already put in my 80 hours by that second week. Excuse me. What's wrong with you? What's the matter with you? Yeah, so 980, it just means that I've put in my 80 hours within a period of 9 days. 5 days in the first week, 4 days in the following week. I have my 80 hours by that 9th day. And so I was off this past Friday. And when I say I was off, y'all better believe, I mean, I was off. I got up, you know, I guess maybe around 10 o'clock that morning. And I went into what I call my relaxation room. And I sat there. And when I say, y'all know about red bottoms. This girl right here, she don't have no red bottoms. But she had a lead bottom. I could not move. When I say I sat there for hours, I mean that. I was going through Facebook. I watched a few things on television, current event kind of stuff, you know, Good Morning Joe and Joy Reid out and, you know, Roland Martin. But I was just like, what is going on with me? My desire was to get up and, you know, clean the house and, you know, dust and vacuum and stuff like that when the robot. Excuse me. I have just butter in the skillet here. And so what I'm going to do is add my vegetables. Let me just get the scissors. Probably already got them out. Yep. Yeah, so I'm just going to put this in. I'm going to season it and just let it go. I might have to, oh, this is all bad. I might have to, you know, cut the vegetables down a little bit. I'll let them cook a little bit and then I'll add my seasoning. Just kind of sauteing those. So yeah, girlfriend had lead bottom. I could not move. And I didn't want to just sit there, but at the same time, I could not move. It wasn't like I was out of energy. I just felt like I needed to have an off day. And I guess it's okay to have an off day where you're not really quite yourself. I wasn't feeling any depression. Basically what I was watching, a lot of current events on television, but that wasn't bringing me any, feelings of, bringing me down or, I just went through it. And then when I got myself up, I decided to come downstairs and I did more of the same. I just sat on the couch and I can't explain it. Sometimes you have those feelings of melancholy. It wasn't melancholy. It wasn't depression. It wasn't low energy. It was just, I'm just not doing nothing today. And that's just gonna have to be okay because that's where I'm at. So that's how I was on Friday. And I was that way from the time I got up to the time I went to bed. I didn't make my bed. I just came downstairs. I had to eat, so I did manage to cook. And I ate, and then I just continued with sitting around doing nothing. So anyway, that was my Friday. And yesterday, and you can kind of tell when the fettuccine is ready. It kind of, I don't know. You can just look at it and tell. So, anyway, what else was I going to say? I guess I'm piecemealing this together, so this is another part. This is another section. Welcome back to Straight Outta Compton's Kitchen. I was trying to tell you guys what I did yesterday, Saturday. I had to work in the morning. We were in the process of upgrading a few of our databases. Well, really all of them. And I'm responsible for 4 databases here on the West Coast. So I had to upgrade the last of the 4. We started about a week ago. I'm sorry, a little bit more than a week ago. We did a few databases when? I guess we started 3 weeks ago. So we did a few last week and then we had 2 to do yesterday. So I did the one that I was responsible for along with my co-workers' help because it was my first time upgrading a database. But anyway, that's what I had to work on yesterday morning. So then after that, I kind of sat on the couch and watched some Christmas movies, Hallmark Christmas movies. And I watched one Lifetime movie, which all of the movies were good. So I'm getting ready to saute my shrimp and add some garlic. I got my olive oil going here. So I'm just gonna let that heat a little bit longer. So also yesterday, I kind of got caught up on my personal email. I have thousands. It just makes no sense. I don't think I'll ever get caught up like that. But anyway, that's what I did. I worked on email and I had some things to do for helping children around the world. Because, Thanksgiving is coming up and we're trying to partner with some other nonprofit organizations to see if there's any need. So I had to work with my aunt a little bit last night. We're getting ready for our 7th annual tea So of course we're going to be doing it Zoom. So we have to have a meeting about that because things are going to be different. I'm just going to go ahead and put the shrimp in here. And basically I'm just sauteing the shrimp in garlic and olive oil. I'm going to put a little bit of slap your mama in there, because I've already got some on my vegetables. So let me explain this dish to you. First I boiled the fettuccine, and then I added the Bertolli garlic. It's the Alfredo garlic. Just read it. Garlic Alfredo with Parmesan cheese. So I just added that to my my pasta after that was ready. I added that, and I just basically had to heat it along with the fettuccine. And after I finished with the shrimp, which doesn't take long, maybe 10 minutes at the most, 10-15 minutes. The thing is, I don't want this garlic to burn, so I like to just kind of keep moving it around till everything is cooked up. And then I'm just going to add that to my my vegetables. So let me bring the camera over so you can see. How yummy this looks. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's the vegetables that I sauteed. And you know, I have to be a little what's the word I want to use? Sensitive. I have to be sensitive because my parents, they're, you know, in their 70s. And I have to make sure that the vegetables are not so crunchy. You know, I really have to make sure that they're cooked down so that they won't have an issue when they're trying to chew on the veggies. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this to my my vegetables. As you can see, that's ready pretty much. Doesn't that look yummy? Oh my gosh. Go on, Valerie, I'm not mad at you. Also, if you guys get a chance, take a look at one of the watch parties that I'm going to be doing today. It has to do with our women's organization where we raise money for scholarships. And so there's 10 branches within the Southwest section. I'm president of the West Coast Cities branch, but the president of the Santa Monica branch, she got together with a church, Messiah Baptist Church, and they put together a veterans program where they honored the veterans. So I just want to say, if you are a veteran, or if you are a family member to a veteran, I just want to say thank you for your service. Okay, so I don't think I need to really show you this. Maybe I'll just post a picture, okay? Because I'm just going to mix it on in, and it'll be ready for my parents, and then I'll just take it to them either tonight or tomorrow. All right, so have an excellent rest of the weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Know that Valerie loves you.